Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my page. Right, this is my YouTube channel where I teach Forex. Today we'll be working on the technical end. Well, before we go there, I just want to digress a bit. Yeah, I'm sure you must have come to notice that I am the most handsome YouTuber and Forex trader in all of the universe. Well, allow me to be cocky for a while. Okay, guys, I was joking. Yeah, um, I'm still the most handsome. Yeah, um, but I can't say I'm a Nigerian. Don't blame me. So, guys, today we'll be talking about BTCUSD, and I just want to show you guys how I use my technical edge to speculate the forex market. And BTCUSD, the cryptocurrency against the United States dollar, it's not happening yet. It's just you just need to put the right technical know-how in the right places and you'll be able to speculate price movement. So without all the whole gibberish and grammatical bam bam bam, let's just move down to the chart. I'm being so unprofessional now. I know. Yeah, I woke up this morning and I feel I woke up on not on the right side of the bed, neither on the wrong side of the bed, but facing up, and I'm just all jumpy this morning. So guys, whatever I like to do, just like for those who've been following me, I like to mark out my chart first, then we move down to the current price movement, which is the most recent price movement of the first. Before that, I like to mark out my chart, and I like to do it this way. So I won't be doing a lot of teaching. I'm just going to be marking it out. If you want to see my content on all of what I've done so far and how I got my chart, you could watch my other videos. But for this guy, I'll be quiet today. Feel me? Ha 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 ha. All right. So this is what I do. This is how I mark out my chart. I also want to pick up my highlighter to highlight these areas. It shows me the direction of what price has been doing for a while now. This is the entire chart, guys, for the BTC USD, and we're working on the pepper stone. Feel me? So now I've done this, maybe to mark out my chart in a beautiful way. You're gonna call this your range, right? You want to clone that guy and you want to place it right there. So this is what we want to do. Yes, this is what we want to do. And also this is what we want to do. And it's sure that's you exactly on the price, right? This it's a little bit simple and really be accurate. Also on this guy too, you want to do this too. Right? You want to do that too. I feel we're good, right? So price has been creating series of higher highs and higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, right? Higher highs, and we're yet to get a higher low. So let's see if market has drawn down to a discount level. Let's see if that's what to be anticipating. It's not a run at all to break structure. So let's use our P2 and see up to this point. So we're covering this point, right? But I just like to put it like in the middle. So if you take it and shift it, you see that price has fallen into this level. So clearly, yeah, this is just half, it's half of the whole. So this is 50 above 50 below. So 50 is a threshold for this downward price movement. And market has rallied to that level. But what I can see right here is I could also see an order block, right? You want to know other blocks, so you have to also go and watch my videos. So we can see an order block, we say bullish order block. We're going to call this guy bullish. Bullish OB. OB means order block, right? And you want to be sure it's accurate, so there's no slippage in price, and that's good. So I'm going to take out my PA. It's giving me a discount level to anticipate. It also has tapped into that level where I can still see a juicy area where a juicy area of demand, just where these buyers are resting, and I feel buyers would be interested in that area and we want to come back. So we're just going to take this guy and put it like this. Then I want to step down. I want to step down. What I've done, John, is like a top-down analysis. So now we're at the weekly time frame. We've moved from the 3 months to the weekly, right? Now we can have better understanding of what price has been done. We can see liquidation, stripping it, market rallied up, or created the breaking structure right here. Market is presently here and between here. So if you look below this level, we'd see weak rejections. If you go to a smaller time frame, you'll also see them. These weak rejections can be seen as relative equal lows. You understand? It's a run on liquidity. So, and market will be attracted to this level because it shows that a lot of people at this point have been interested at this price level and has tried to push this price up. If this price will not break this, this becomes a point where market will likely want to liquidate. Regardless of if it breaks this, to definitely still come back to this area and act as inducement. I have a video coming up on inducement and I'd like you guys to go and watch. So as you can see clearly on the daily time frame, relatively follows, market has what acted at this price level at some point and market will likely be interested in this. So now let's go back to the weekly. What you should be anticipating in the long run, and this is for both day traders and swing traders. You're expecting a run on liquidity above, or this market should come back down, right? Taking this liquidity, seeking support from this bullish other block, and what's still rallying up. What I see from BTC, it's an uptrend. I don't see it down anytime soon. So this is what I'm anticipating, guys. So I'm going to take these guys off right now. Since we already have a directional bias, what I want to do, I want to move to like a 4 hour extent to see what's happening. If I see a shift in structure or another block, right, I'm going to like going to hold on and there's hesitation to know if this market is rallying straight upward or coming back down. So what you want to do, you want to mark out other blocks, right? You want to mark out. So this was our most recent price action. Market came from this price swing. I want you guys to see this. Market now has created this, right? So this is the leg. So we don't know if this is a full leg or this will be the full leg. So this is where we're presently at. And because of this uptrend that has been created is where I want to look at to see a shift in structure that created this down movement. Now we can clearly see from this area that market rallied, created this high, and then market rallied and created this low right here. So we'd want to take out this one, this guy right here. So now market has created a high, a low. So let me change this to 2. So we know we have an internal price swings, right? Let me change this to go to so we might know we have internal price swings. So we can see this is representing the SMA price swing, right? And white is representing the SMA price swing. Now we have this leg, then we have this leg. And if you look, take a horizontal trend line across, this is a liquidation. It did not close with a full body. We want to zoom in to see this better. Not a full body close, so this is not a break of structure, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to write sweep. L sweep, right? Liquidity sweep. We're going to use that. All right, just to note, you understand? You just want to note, you want to be able to tell. Don't want to get confused anymore. So now we're going to see market rallying down, right? So market has done this. Market has done this. What lower high, and now market has come down and done this, taking out this low. So we're going to call this a change of character. Because market was formerly bullish, now it has changed on the daily time frame to be what we call bearish. Market has moved from bullish to bearish, and we want to note that. You can see that's a change of character, right? So change of character, you want to put it at 10, right? So you can be able to speak bigger. Now let's zoom even more. You can see a change of character. Markets came down, gave us a new low, right? And this new low started this liquidity sweep right here. And now This is what we have. We have this, we have this, we have this. Now market has to go back to the point where we have supply or a premium level, right? So what we want to do is want to look for that supply level. What we're going to do is this. What I can see is this institutional sell candle, right? I can see, let me zoom in so you guys can see too. You can see this institutional sell candle. And the candle, last candle before the impulsive candle that broke structure or changed character is what we consider to be our order block. So right here, I can see this. This candle right here is my order block, and I'm going to do an extension. You can see that price at some point in time came and tapped into that level, right? Which is good. I'm going to do a replay for this, right? This is good. So now let's do the replay. Let's assume you do not know what price has done, from this point, and we're anticipating, right? I'm going to extend this to the future. I'm going to reduce this to like 3. So now let's see if price comes in here to tap us into, right? One know if price will tap us into this. Already know price. It's just right? Now we can see price tapped us really fast into that. So I'm going to take this out. Yeah. So now we can call this our sell order block. Sell order block. OB. Okay, let's call it a bearish OB, right? Bearish OB. And because we have a bearish OB right here, we're going to extend it to the future. We can see that at some point in time, price created what we call a lower low, right? A lower high, a lower low, right? Lower high. Then price rallied down, did not break. Liquidation does not count, right? And at some point it came rallied up, then still broke. It broke at this point. So we're going to call that a breaker structure, right? To the downside, a break of structure. Right. So I want to call this a POS, a breaker structure. So market has showed us that it's going to go lower. But markets at this point in time, let's look at what market has printed so far so we don't get confused. Market has done this, right? Market has done this lower high, market has given us a lower low, lower high. Now market came down and gave us a breakout structure, a lower low, right? Now market came up and has taken out this level. So now we see this as a change of character, right? Because market still is still going high. But let's not forget something. We are in a bearish trend presently. Market has shifted bullish to bearish, right? Now, for us to be able to know this, yes, overall we are in a bullish trend, right? But currently we are in a bearish trend. Understand? For day traders and for short-term swing traders, we are in a bearish trend. What you want to do is this: you want to know why is market taking out this. So what I like to look out for is inducement. I want to see range where price has acted, where price has acted before and in form of a range. So inducement is simply just the market rallying to levels where buyers and sellers have interacted before in form of ranges. You can see this in form of your triple top or in form of your double top, where people have placed their buy stop or their sell stop. In this context, I'm using a bearish inducement. So we're seeing something like this short position. People have been selling from this level before. Their stop was just a little bit above. Same thing here, opinion. So people have been selling at this triple top. So all of the stop losses above here, that's what market sees as liquidity. Take this out. So all of the stop losses above here is what market takes as liquidity. And so guys, markets is not going to respect this level. It's going to take them out. Market needs to move. So I'm going to take all of this out. Market needs to move. So it's going to take all of those guys out. So that's what I see as my intention. So when I try to spot that level, then I want to know what market is doing. So presently, look left on your left-hand side, just a little bit above. We're going to see these areas of hesitation. right? You can see this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. These weeks are all what we call relative equal highs, and liquidity is resting out just above them. So I'm going to call them inducements. It's the inducement zone. And that's why this other block was not respected. It was just respected with this buy candle. So what we want to do is we want to mark out that area, right? I want to mark them out. You might want to put like a box above it, right? Just put the box, this little box above it. If I let this box be blue, no, it's an inducement zone. So you want to mark out and put like inducement. So since it marked it out as inducement, you already know that that's why this level was not respected. And now market has changed character. Yes, on a small time frame, on this time frame, you see this as a change of character, which is not a bad thing. You call it a change of character. For me, I like to call it inducement. But for context, right, I'm structure wise, let's just call it a change of character, right? But I see this as a trap because market is not, might not, because you don't know what market is. So might not respect this level. So what I want to do right here is I see this as a change of character, right? What I want to do right here is this. I want to see, let's place value here and so we don't get confused. I want to look out for areas above that inducement, whether it's an outshot other block where I feel market would respect. So what I want to do is I want to look left, but just a little bit above this. So let's go back to the origin. So we had this guy, we had this guy, then we have this lower high that was inflated right here. Then we had this price leg that was created. And just look at this swing. Let's look at the swing. This is what we have, right? This is what we have on this price swing. At this swing, to this level that market broke structure from. What can we see? Can we spot what we call an order block? I can see one. Remember, we said this is what an order block. Remember, we said the candle before the institutional what to move, an aggressive move that broke structure. And we can see this candle came aggressively below and broke structure on the small time frame. Also broke this structure right here. So this is a valid order block, and I'm going to feel markets might respect that level. So what I want to do is I want to take that out. So I want to zoom in a little, right? You can see the inducement zone just above it. So I want to do something like this. You want to take this level out. You want to take this. You want to take this back to this color, and you want to extend to the future. And when we hit this, you can see markets is reacting on that level, it's telling us that is a good zone. So we want to call this sellers, or we call it a bearish order block. Um, bearish OP, right? You want to call that a bearish OP, right? And you want to call it a premium zone also. You want to put premium because that's a good zone. If we should use our FIB to, we'll see that that's a really good zone. So now what I want to put right here is this. I want to use my feed tool to tell me if truly I'm on the right side of the market, right? So we want to take this guy and you want to put him down here, okay? And we can see that this market is clearly inside of this level. So if I flip this above like this, if I flip this above to this level, we'll see the same thing, liquidation, even to this level. You can see that it's respecting, it's inside of our premium level. So we want to take that as okay, one of the confluences, other block, premium level, but you can't just get into this trade. What do you need to, what are the criteria to get into this trade? You want to see a shift in structure in a small time. So we're going to move into the 4 hour to mark out our charts. So what we want to do right now is we want to mark out our highs and our lows. So since we're using blue, right here, we're going to just take a horizontal, the trend line, the horizontal trend line, and mark it out in blue. And mark this guy out in blue. And make it thick a little. Then you want to clone it and you want to put above the most recent high and just at that price swing, right? This high created is low. So what we should be expecting is a run above to continue structure to the upside because clearly we're in an uptrend short term on the 4 hour. But if you see a shift in structure, if you see something like this, right? The price is presently here, price has come up here, right? Created a structure, right? This is you see this as liquidation. All you want to do is this. You want to expect price to go higher. If price doesn't go higher, what you're expecting to see is this. The price will come here and disrespect this level, thereby giving us a change of price and then we keep moving lower. Understand? So now, I know some people might have seen this and saying, okay, why not this level? Why not this? Look at this. Price is created structure above, right? In the 4 hour, but if you go to the daily, it's still a liquidation zone. You can see this. So we want to clear break of structure, even on the daily time frame. We want to see this market come down and disrespect this low level. So that's why we're going to leave it at this. So you need to know how to mark up with the structures. So we're going to see this. We're going to leave this level. I'm not going to do anything about this particular level right here. Just going to let it be. And yes, this is literally unknown structure break. We don't know structure break. Let's zoom in to see if there's a structure break. Right. So get everything here. Okay, on the 4 hour, you can see a structure break, right? But for me, I would want to see a second structure break. Maybe a break of structure to one side. This seems like a change of character. Market rallied up and it's presently here. But why is it here? That's the question. So what I would like to see again, right, is this low taken out. And if it's taken out, then it's a better confirmation for me. And I know this level is being respected. You know, so guys, without further ado, I would want to end this video because in the near future we'll be seeing this action take place. And when it does, I'm going to show you guys a video of how I took this trade and anticipated this move. This is what I'll be expecting from this trade. All right. I'm going to take a sell from here and driving it down. So guys, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.